All right, everybody, welcome to another episode of
Unique Adventurez.
On this episode, we have traded in our RV for this big RV behind us here. It is
Carnival Panorama.
Yes, it's the Carnival Panorama. We are doing a cruise, 7-day cruise. We are going to be starting our series out here. We got a bunch of trips planned in ports, and today we are doing embarkation day. We're getting on this cruise ship for the first time in almost 2.5 years, and we can't be more excited to take you guys along with us. But right now, we're gonna go check in. We're gonna go explore a little bit. Day one, Carnival Panorama. Let's go. All right, all checked in. 30 minutes. You know what time it is. It's time to make that walk onto the ship. Time to go find a room.
Yeah, let's get it.
6399.
Left.
Right.
No, right. Well, that says 6-4.
You got a 50-50 shot. Look at our bags. Got here before we did.
Funny how that happens.
Welcome aboard for a 7 fun-filled days. Have we got some fun for you? It is going to be an amazing...
Okay, so we've got our room all set up. We went, first thing you do when you come in on the ship is you're going to go get something to eat. We found the buffet on the backside, past Guy's Burgers and Blue Iguana. We went past that and hooked up a little lunch. It wasn't too bad.
Nope, it was jambalaya, some steak and onions.
Some potatoes.
There was some potatoes. There was a little spot where you could make kind of like a quesadilla. I'm not really sure. I didn't really look too much into it. Salad bar, gelato. That was on, I think it's the Lido Marketplace.
Yeah.
Is what it's called.
So we got that grub on, and then we had a little bit of time before we could get into our room. So they do like a virtual muster drill. They don't put everybody together anymore. So we went down, did that muster drill real quick. Only took like 2 minutes?
Yep. You check in with the one person and show that you're here on board, and then the second person does a little demonstration of putting on your life jacket. So, yep, quick, simple, not a waste of time anymore.
And then we waited till 1:30 and got in the room, got everything put away. Took us about a half an hour or so finding all the little nooks and places to put things. So we got everything put away. Mm-hmm. We're rested up a little bit. We're going to go back on deck. We're going to go do a little meetup and then get ready for that sailaway party. And then go see where the day takes us. But let's go ahead and head back up to the Lido deck. We were also really bummed out. We made this awesome sign to go out in front of our door that's all magnetized, and we were going to put it on the door, and no magnets on the door. So this is the best we could do.
This wall is not magnetized?
It is.
Well, then let's just put it there. It's next to our door. It's fine. I'm not going to worry about it, because you know what? We did the work. It's not anything that we can't take off the wall. It's not going to ruin anything. We'll just bend the rules a little bit. It's okay. Hopefully people see it.
On the back side of the ship now, we went to the little meetup thing, checked it out, got us a little beverage action going, and now we're just sitting here enjoying the views in Long Beach right before sailaway party, probably here in a little bit. So I'm gonna go walk around a little bit more, go check some stuff out, and get ready for that sailaway party. So what an amazing action-packed afternoon we had. We hit that sailaway party. It was, I think the vibe was a little bit more upbeat than I think we've seen in...
Oh, for sure. Yep. Lots of dancing, lots of singing, music. Real fun.
Yeah, it definitely was ratcheted up a little bit. Everybody was having a good time. I think a lot of people were there and, haven't been cruising for the past couple of years, and I think everybody just kind of let it hang out, and it was a good vibe. It was good atmosphere for sure. So after that, we decided that we were going to go hit up dinner, and that was all done on the Carnival Hub app. So you went and actually told them that you were ready. We did anytime dining, so we hit our button and said we were ready to get in, and then we had to wait like 20 minutes or so, and I think people were still trying to figure out how to use the app, so there's definitely a learning curve with that. We started out with appetizers. We had I had some shrimp, I had some tomato bisque, that was pretty good, and then you had your...
I had a Caesar salad. I wasn't very impressed with it, to be honest. It didn't appear as fresh as it has been in the past. It didn't have a ton of taste, so I wasn't very excited about that, but try to be healthy, so,
Yeah.
But there's lots of choices. That's the good thing about a lot of the restaurants. Even though you're sitting down, there's lots to choose from, like 6 or 8 appetizers. Like Glenn, you can order 2 or 3 things to eat. You're not just stuck with one flat order. So that's the nice thing about the restaurants here on cruises, is that you have a lot to choose from, and they will make it customized for you if you'd like. So that's pretty neat.
Yeah, so it encourages you to try, some different things, which I think was really cool. So for dinner, we had, I had the strip loin with roasted potatoes and veggies. It was pretty good. The steak was, spot on for what I would expect in the main dining room in a cruise situation. And then you had...
So I had the beef brisket. It was nice. It was tender. Had some mashed potatoes with it and some vegetables. Had a pretty good taste. Like I said, very tender. Could cut it with my fork. We actually had some people sitting next to us, so we kind of let them know how different things tasted. And so when they ordered, they either chose to order the same thing or something a little different. But yep, lots of options there. Chicken, beef.
Yeah, I think they had some lasagna. They had a lot of things on the menu there, and I'm assuming a lot of that stuff will cycle over the next couple of days. Mm-hmm. But it was pretty good. So we got done with that, and we had a couple of shows we wanted to hit. And so we hit the comedy show afterwards. We had a couple of shows that we wanted to maybe go check out. They had this all-decade show that was the big show in the theater. We decided to sneak into the comedy show, and that was...
John DeCrosta, who does some of the voices on Transformers. He was pretty funny.
So, yeah, he was good. And I think the big thing that we liked about that show... or just with the shows here on Carnival anyway, like when they're doing their comedy shows, they're telling you, hey, this is a PG show, hey, this is a rated R show, so you know what you can and can't bring your kids and stuff to, which, some of these times if you're not, cruising a lot and you're bringing your family, you're going to show up to a show and you're not sure. Obviously, comedy shows can go either way, but even some of the other shows, whether or not you can bring your family too. So,
and that's one of the things when you're looking at the calendar of events, is knowing that the later shows at night are generally going to be adults only. That's kind of a general opinion that I've noticed. Some of the earlier comedy shows with the same comedian are going to be PG, which he said are more adult oriented, but they're clean. So kids generally aren't going to get the references anyway, but he did a pretty good job. I don't really care for vulgar comedy, and he was not vulgar per se, but he did a good job. It was neat.
Yeah, it was pretty good. And so, it's now right around 9 o'clock or so. We could go do some other things tonight, but we just decided
bedtime.
Yeah, it's been a long day. We traveled in way late last night into the morning. We didn't sleep that much last night, so we're definitely just gonna shut it down for tonight and recharge and try to go after it tomorrow. In tomorrow's video, we're gonna do a complete sea day for you guys. We're gonna go start to finish. We're gonna go out, we're going to go try to go explore a lot, go do a lot of the activities around tomorrow, kind of give you guys a gauge on what a sea day's like, you know, here on the ship. So definitely stay tuned to what we got going on with this little series on our cruise here and the ports that we're going to be visiting here in the next week. But until then,
We'll see you in the next adventure.